You need to learn to trust yourself. Trust yourself, bro. You need to be able to look at the actions that you take on a daily basis and realize that you are making the right steps. If you cannot objectively look at yourself and you cannot say, I am doing everything in my power to move myself forward, I am not being a degenerate. I am not ditching my responsibilities. I am looking my situation in the eyes and realizing what is needed to get done, and I do it. That is what self-trust is. Last year, I had a guy on a coaching call. It was him coaching me. And he said, Aiden, you don't trust yourself. I said, why? He said, because I could tell you lie to yourself. You say you're gonna do something, you don't do it. You fall back into that habit, you skip that alarm, you do this and that. You don't trust yourself. You don't know where you're going. And he was right. To an extent, he was right. I had a bunch of bad habits. I had certain things that I wanted to get off my back. But there was another point in my life. There was another season of life that I knew I can get to. That was sober Aiden. That was Aiden who took his responsibilities and he looked them in the eye. He showed up every day. He did the work. He knew what he was supposed to do. My name's Aiden Hatchett. Why you should even listen to me. I'm a fitness coach and I rebuilt my physique coming back from an ACL injury, and I continuously progress in the gym. But that's not why you're listening to me today. Why you're listening to me is because I've intrigued you. You know, I've made you think just a little bit to keep listening a little while longer. Because you know self-trust is key. You know you need to rebuild your self-trust. You know you need to take yourself to the next level. You know you need to stop lying to yourself about what habits you're doing, what you're keeping in the dark. You know you need to align the life that you want to live just like you are in the light in public. You need to treat that like you are in private. It is almost midnight right now, and I'm recording this content like I would in a midday. Why is that? Because I'm the same person. When the camera goes off, I'm the same person. I'm not lying to myself. I'm not out here sneaking around doing bad habits. The worst habit that I have is either skipping the alarm some mornings and then watching some Netflix in the evenings. That is the worst habits that I have. Before, it was much worse. Stuff I wouldn't be proud of saying. But my standards have risen so much, I'm not even proud of saying I watch Netflix sometimes, or skip the alarm sometimes. I want to be the man who doesn't need Netflix to escape. I spend Netflix or a movie night with my wife and kids because it's scheduled, not just because it's evening and it's late and my brain needs some dopamine like a degenerate. But I understand myself. I trust myself. This is key, bro. This is key. If you can learn self-trust, you'll be golden. I've created a Forge method. This is a method that I use on a daily basis to earn the self-trust with myself. Fitness is the foundation. Order your morning. Relentlessly execute on your goals. God over everything, evolve and evaluate. If you do these 3, 4, 5 simple things in the Forge method, you will start learning what self-trust really feels like. Easier said than done. And yes, there is other things in life. You may have a family. You may have a job, a career. You may have other responsibilities, but you know what that is? just more opportunity to earn more self-trust. I'm posting one YouTube video a day. It is fucking midnight and I'm going to post this video. Why? Because I am earning my self-trust. You need to do the same. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'll see you on the next video. Stay dangerous. Bye for now.